So we've got Pink Lady, Benito, and Winnie. Winnie. Yeah.
Cool.
The favourite. You are the favourite, aren't you, Winnie? Oh, hello. How are you doing? Hi, Winnie. Thank you.
So they're highly social animals.
Oh,
aren't
absolutely, yeah.
Are they similar in their behaviours, or are they quite different?
So the kings and the gentoos are quite different. The gentoos are more solitary than the kings are. The gentoos love making long-term partnerships, but during the non-breeding season they like to go off and do their own things. Whereas the kings mostly just like to stay together in a group all year round. They just want to be with other kings.
Yep.
That's why our kings actually like hanging out by the windows a little bit. They're reflective, so it makes them look like they're a larger colony. So the king penguins in the wild will live between about 15 and 20 years, but in captivity they have been known to live up to 40 years. The gentoos are about 20 years in the wild and about 20 to 30 years in captivity. It's due to the availability of good resources for them, a comfortable environment, and obviously no predators in here. So you're not going to have any skewer birds coming down and stealing gentoo chicks, so they don't need to protect themselves from that. Also, we offer them a really good wide variety of sustainable fish here, so that means that the gentoos and the kings will maintain really good feather quality all year round, good weight as well. They don't really go through the same stress factors that penguins in the wild would do. So gentoos are definitely smarter than king penguins. They're probably about the same intelligence as a small dog, so very curious, likes to play a lot. King penguins are probably closer to cats, I'd say.
Right.
So they kind of want to do their own thing. They know what you're asking of them, but they'll choose whether or not they're going to listen to you.
Oh, wow, amazing.
So she's bowing for us now.
And
that's
yeah,
her I love you.
Bowing is a significant behaviour, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's their I love you symbol, so they'll do it to each other, they'll do it to their partners, they'll also do it to us. We have one penguin, Pink Lady, who also does it to Boots. We don't know why he's got some sort of attraction to Boots, but he does. So they also, in the wild, the gentoo penguins will do this behaviour when they present their partners with stones for nest building. So it's just all part of their courtship behaviour.
So they build a nest. Do they stay in the same nest from one season to the next?
No, so they'll build their nest for one nest season. It is likely that they'll return to the same nest spot in the wild if they can find it again, but often they can't. Here in captivity, however, there are gentoos that are going to choose a spot, and that will be their spot every single year, and they will protect it furiously from all the other birds as well. So gentoo penguins can swim up to, I think, 20 kilometres per hour in the water, so it is really fast. The king penguins are a lot slower. But they are both very graceful in the water, more so than they are on the land. The king penguins, they're of the least concern.
Yep.
So they're doing very well for themselves. They live in colonies of up to about 200,000 birds. The gentoos, though, they are near threatened. This is because of the changes in their environment. So they're much more subantarctic than the king penguins are. So with the reclining ice levels, they're actually losing their home. With the increase of the sea temperature for all over the world, what that's doing is reducing the fish stocks for the birds. So they're finding it a lot harder to find food. And then the food that they do find, a lot of the times that fish has actually ingested plastic. So then the penguins are building up this high level of plastic within their bloodstream and within their feathers as well. So it's a huge concern. It'll make them feel full when they're not actually eating any food. So it'll just stay inside their bodies forever and it won't be able to be passed through. So they'll have to either regurgitate it or just keep it there.
And are they able to adapt to this declining fish population and choose a different food source?
They are. Gentoos are very variable, so they'll eat a lot of different types of fish. They'll also eat crustaceans as well and shellfish. So they do have a wide variety of diet, but obviously some food is better than others. So they need, during their breeding season and molt season, they need to eat a lot of high fat content fish. And if they don't eat this, then they won't go through their molt. And if they don't go through their molt, it means they won't be waterproof for the next year. And it means that they can't swim in the cold water. And then they can't eat because they can't swim.